So this is actually take 2 because she just hit herself in the face with a bowl. So if she looks like she's been crying, it's because she has. So, hello. This is CHRISTIE and Alex. Alex, say hello. And this is her first Thanksgiving. You can okay. And she's wearing her My First Thanksgiving onesie. I just wanted to make sure that you properly appreciated that. Okay, I'm going to put you down on your playmat, okay? Fine, I need my hands to sign. And then I'll play some. So, if you are one of Alex's cousins or someone in our family, when you see Alex, you could say, "Hi, Alex." And here's how you say Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. So happy, just think kind of like you're so overcome with joy, happy. Thanksgiving, thank you in sign language is just like you're blowing a kiss, kind of. And then Thanksgiving, it's like a grander gesture. It's like Thanksgiving. You kind of bump it. Go with both hands. Go, Thanksgiving. There are multiple ways that you can say Thanksgiving. That's one of them. So you could say, "Hi, Alex. Happy Thanksgiving." You could say, "How are you?" Side note, in ASL you leave out the to be verbs a lot, so you wouldn't say, "How are you?" exactly, you would say, "How you," and it means how are you. So real quick, before she drops something else on her face. Another thing people frequently say around the table, some families do this, they go around and say what they're thankful for. So I believe thankful is, instead of just thank you, it's thankful. I'm thankful. If you want to say you're thankful for something, you could say, "I'm thankful for." This is a sign for. And then you say what you're thankful for. This year, I am thankful for our daughter, Alex. I am thankful for, this is our, so John's and our daughter. This is a sign for girl, and this is baby. So the sign for daughter is the combination of girl, kind of, I mentioned in an earlier video, it comes from back in the day when girls wore bonnets. So you think of a bonnet string, girl, baby, is daughter. You could say, "I'm thankful for my family," which is 2 letter F's, and you kind of make a little circle. Family. And this is my. I is you point, my is you go like that. You point, your, you go like that. Lesson for another time. So you could also be that jokester who's thankful for some kind of food. You could say, "I'm thankful for the sweet potatoes," or "I'm thankful for the food." This is food. So after all that rigmarole, usually you can eat. So if you want to say, "Please pass the blah, blah, blah," this is please. And then pass, it's just exactly what you would think it would be, exactly how you would mime it if you were in a loud room or something. So please pass the turkey. You make a hand shape like this with your index finger and your thumb, and you kind of wobble it around like a turkey thing. Waddle, I believe it's called. You could say, please pass the, you don't see the turkey. You could also say, oh, and, although frequently you leave out and in ASL, but Dr. Bill Vickers, who's my ultimate source on ASLness, he says it's okay to say and sometimes. So I would say, oh, and gravy. To sign gravy, you kind of make a little gravy boat with your hand and swirl it around like you're making gravy drizzle. You could say, I like mashed potatoes. Like, you take your middle finger and your thumb and you just, almost like you're plucking a string off your sweater or something. Like, I like pumpkin, I'm sorry, I'll be done in just a minute. Mashed potatoes. Mashed is pretty straightforward. And then potato, as with many ASL signs, there are many ways to sign potato. I've seen people have a flat hand. I've seen people make a fist, but as long as you make a fork gesture with your two fingers, they'll probably know what you mean. So mashed potato. Please pass the stuffing. So stuffing, you stuff your one hand with the other hand like that. Stuffing. Make sure to do it sideways. Otherwise, if you do it up and down, it's the word in. So this is in and out, in and out. And this is stuffing. What else? Vegetables. This is the letter V. If you swirl it around your mouth, it means vegetables. Corn. You take your pointer finger and you twist it like you're eating a cob of corn. You don't have to mind eating. You can just go. Green beans. You make a pointer finger, you stick your pointer finger out like that, and you go like this. This is the letter G. Green beans. Peas. You make little peas. Pies. We should talk about pies. So pie, you just cut a pie shape on one hand with the other hand. You cut a slice. And you could say pumpkin pie. My favorite. Pumpkin, you thump, kind of like you're testing the melon, testing the pumpkin. You thump your one fist with your middle finger from the other hand. Pumpkin pie. You could say apple. It's not really as Thanksgiving-ish, but at your table, you might have pumpkin apple pie. So apple. You take your index finger knuckle and go like that. Apple pie. Oh, and this year, John is making pumpkin cheesecake. So I looked up cheesecake before making this video. This is pumpkin, and then cheesecake is. So this is cheese. I don't know why, it just is. Almost like you've got a piece of cheese and you're grinding it down or something. Cheese, and then cake. Even though normally cake is more of a round hand shape like this. Cake, like you're lifting up a cake covering. Cake lid. I can't remember what it's, I'm a little sleep deprived. But for cheesecake, apparently it's cheesecake, like you're making a sheet. Cheesecake. So John is making pumpkin cheesecake. One more thing before I pay attention to my baby. We are thankful for this blanket that my sweet relative Connie made for Alex before she was born. It has Alexandra Hope and all these animals on it, and it's beautiful, and it's handmade. It's 100% handmade. And yeah, so we are thankful for this blanket. You pull up a blanket. You want to say bye? Now for added cuteness, I'll bring Alex back. My lovely assistant. She is my, so this is help. I believe assist is this. The thumb is under. So she helps. And we will wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.